De La Cruz. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Mike Trout. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Coaster.
Runner on the move. Pitches low. Throw to second, and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And a pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Mesa sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Tim Hill on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Grounder off the pitcher. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time, and he reaches safely. One gone, runner at first. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And there's a ball. Chris, we've seen relocation take place in the Global Baseball League. The Lemurs moved away from Madagascar before landing in Lima. You think we'll ever see league expansion instead of just relocation?
Well, that's a good question, and I think I know the answer. My guess would be yes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mesa under it. And there are 2 outs.
I think it makes sense for the league to expand. The Global Baseball League wants to live up to its name by being global. And I'm sure they're cooking up ways to expand to Antarctica or Australia sooner rather than later.
As someone who travels to these games, my vote is for Australia. Amaya.
Try to pull it, not pop it.
Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. That's in there.
0-1's the count.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Jacob Amaya in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. In there for strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's way
that
high.
close to immaculate.
And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him. Strikes out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jimmy Herget.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hard ground ball.
Yeah, that jam
base
because
knock.
tearing it up and
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Alex Bregman. Liner, base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Pete Alonso. Fastball for a strike. Giambi, the lead runner at second. Bregman on at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And this gets away from Hedges. Both runners advance on the pass ball. 2 in scoring position. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Next one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and that takes care of Alonso. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Cooper Criswell. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mesa under this one. And makes the grab. Both runners tagging. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 3. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Out towards left center. Mesa moving under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, John Singleton. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Austin Hedges stands in. There's a strike.
Ball 1.
1 out, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lifted in the air, out to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Lau slings to first. That ends the inning. Number 70 taking over on the mound. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. That's down and in.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And it stays fair.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the air to left center. Mesa sizes this one up.
Damn. Everything I've hit with him have been a home run or warning.
And we're back. Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 1 down. Alexander Canario stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Digging in, Victor Mesa Jr. And that misses. And it's 1-0. On the ground, and this should do it. De La Cruz. On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing.
The GBL.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Dublin taking on Liechtenstein.
And now, please welcome
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Shane McClanahan. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1.
Oh.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Mike Trout in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that one fouled off.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
And here it comes. And it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ellie on the move. Pitch is low. Throw save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mangum has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Out.
Got him. And they get Ellie trying to steal.
Notice he didn't get the jump. I tried to hit the ball.
Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1.
A big change to the stadium here in Liechtenstein is the batter's eye. You won't find a whale tail like this anywhere else in the world. And they tell us it's made entirely of recycled metals, which makes it even better.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses with that one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Missed with a changeup. Counts full, 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Judge rips that one. Hops over the wall,
yeah, I guess it is.
and that's an automatic double. Joe Kelly coming in. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch misses.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
O'Neill under it. And that's the 3rd out. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to first, Alonso. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Aaron Judge, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Watching a game in Liechtenstein is always a different experience. You don't see many stadiums like this one.
Yeah, the stadium fits nicely into the mountain range, and that was a must when they decided to build it.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Something else they focused on when building the stadium was the impact it made on the environment.
That's right. This stadium's 100.
Glove flip for 1.
Nice.
Double play. What a twin. Back here at Wales Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. And now it's Brandon Lau. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mangum sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Shea Langoliers. Headed down the line. Judge cutting across. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Got him swinging. Now it's It's Alex Bregman. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swung on, belted.
Any Bregman card I use.
That one's carrying. And out of here. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. On the ground, right
Look at
side.
Alonso.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Didn't even realize I picked.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz. Now at the plate, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And now batting Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back inside Wells Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing at a high fly ball. Well struck. Way back
What card
there.
gives up a home run?
Gone. And they've got their first run. It's 4-1. Here's the second base. You know, Singing, it's easy to wonder if fans truly understand the impact travel has on players in this league.
It's fun to play home games in the GBL, but you're gearing up for long travel days whenever you hit the road. It makes recovery a little more tricky, and it's just really time consuming.
Struck him out looking.
Pinpoint.
Now batting Tristan Casas. On its way to the corner.
Judge, why are you 2 steps from
And that's a foul ball.
the wall?
Foul ball there.
If it's
We've
to
heard
the
of
wall,
athletes
you
working
should be
out
at
on
least
a team
like 10
flight,
steps.
even when teammates are trying to sleep. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to install a batting cage on a plane sometime soon.
Oh, at that point, you might as well break the fungo bat out and start taking ground balls mid-flight as well.
De La Cruz tosses to first, and they
look
got
at
him.
that.
And here's
You're
the
not,
catcher,
like,
Austin
aiming.
Wells. That's in there. That's strike 1. Singing, be honest. Did you know what continent you were on when you woke up this morning?
Not until I saw what we were having for breakfast.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Liam Hendricks.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but
Ooh,
he's in position
that's
to
the
face
Judge
a couple
strike.
of lefties this inning.
Judge leading things off and takes a strike.
Ow,
on the
shit.
ground to
I
short.
thought it was on the corner.
Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the
I just
third.
want to get all the stupid little
Air
things.
Jordan steps
Those
in to
cards.
take his hats. Fly to left his first time. That misses. 1-0. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there. And that gets
Oh, I thought he
down
got the
in the
short wall.
corner. And he's got a double.
Like a
Fastball
reverse
off the plate a little
Pesky's.
bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And the batter now, Jason Giambi. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Alvarez, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And they get Giambi for the out.
Oh,
Wow,
I
at
did
the
poorly
plate.
with Jump.
Ground ball right
Oh.
side, and it's off the bag. And they get
What
the
the-
out after the ricochet. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Carlos Pena.
Now pitching. Carl.
First offering, and it just misses. In the air, left field, down the line. He dives, but he can't make the
I don't think
catch.
I've made one of those
Throws
yet.
to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson.
Now pitching.
That misses.
Outside.
And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out. Judge in the box now. Takes strike 1. That catches the
Nice.
outside corner. And it's 0-2.
No balls,
The
2
last
strikes.
thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1. This could end it. Got him. And that's the ball game. 4-1 the final.
Hey, hot.
Welcome to one of the smallest countries in the world. This is Wales Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Dublin taking on Liechtenstein. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Pepio.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a chopper out to short, and an easy out to start the game. Here's Trout.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ow!
And it's fouled off. In the dirt, now 2-2. One out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Relay throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Mark Canha in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Out to short. Slings to first in time. Stepping in, Jason Giambi. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Oh!
Ripped into center, base hit. Runner
The
from
Giambi
third
hit.
into score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
His confidence level is so high.
I have one every game.
Nice job of coming through in a big spot. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 100.
That one is
Well,
absolutely
Jordan is
belted.
hitting 800.
That
It's the
gets
weakest
over the fence,
roll
so it's
double
an
ever.
automatic double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's inside.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
We're just sitting there. How did you fall off the window?
Second and third, 2 down.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Now a chance for Gunnar Henderson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's in there. 0-1. There's a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's Aaron Judge now. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Strike
slider
three,
does
and
not
that's
move.
2 in a row. Rafael Devers up to hit. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now. And Devers hits that one. Alvarez in position. And that is that. Jonathan Loaisiga into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Fly ball, pretty well struck right
Hopper
field.
over.
Got
Oh, no, we're
all
just
of that one. He'll
Bregman
touch
with the
them all. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Next to hit, Brandon Lowe.
Oh,
No
that one's clear.
question about this
Whoa,
one. It's
that's a
out of
missile.
here. He shoots one out to right.
107?
And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
And off the ground that
So the
much.
batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery.
Here's Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's
Throwing it down the
back.
middle of the plate. Over the whale tail. 507.
Their
With
third
a
home
silver
run of the
trout
inning,
card.
and they add a run. It's 5-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Aaron Judge.
I think
That one
507.
upstairs.
I remember.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now it's even up.
He got away with one there, but he
I got 1 ball,
knows
1
he
strike.
can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Now a fly ball to right center. Judge is there.
I feel like I hit
2
one.
down. Here's Mark Canha.
Oh, yeah, I hit
so
one
far.
to the right.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, you know,
0-1.
with 2 out and nobody
I don't
on,
remember.
it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you've got some pop, swing for the fences.
Jason Giambi will hit next. RBI single his last time up. Swings through that
That's
one.
oh.
0-1.
0-1's the
Canha,
count.
the runner at first with 2 gone. The sliding play it short. The throw, and that's a nice play. Back here at Wales Park, here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He swings and fouls one off. That's in there. 0-2.
5-0.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Especially if you're giving me pickouts on strike.
Bunting for a hit. And that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's two gone. And now Tristan Casas.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez going back on this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Liam Hendricks comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes a pitch. Alvarez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one clips the corner. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there.
Now on the bump, Joe Kelly.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone.
Wow.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. Ellie De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
Sliced hard but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low. Gonna count 1 and 2. The shortstop takes a ball. Off the mark there. Ball 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, Adam in center field. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Carlos Pena stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Now only one out remaining. Jake Mangum in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. One strike away. And that's in the dirt.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. This one ends.
On track.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Dublin taking on London. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Alec Marsh.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Mike Trout stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ellie on his way to second. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Way upstairs, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here is Aaron Judge. Swings and misses. Strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And Judge spoils that one. That's to third. Off balance feed. There's one. And they get the out.
Wow. What a double play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the...
Tommy Canley gets the call from the pen. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Mark Canha. Swing and a ground ball. Torres handles. Throws to first in time. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame.
It goes
ready to
right
go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Jason Churio. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Fly ball center field. Trout makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Good job, Bregman.
Bregman to first. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Adam Dunn in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here, Louis Varland takes over on the mound.
Now pitching. Louis.
And fouled off. Pitch misses there. And 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Churio on the move, racing back.
Oh, jeez. Warning track again.
Warning track.
Hate these parts.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good time.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball, should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand.
Bregman swings. Hits one deep. Left field.
Bregman.
Out of here. A 2-run shot. It's 3-0. The left-hander on now. Tyler Holton.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So We'll see how it works out.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
I'm up this.
Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 away now.
Get to pet it.
Man, that's one of those at bats.
By the time I get to pet it, it won't even be.
Yourself, it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
He's got it, and that'll do it. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Blue back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Grady Sizemore. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. And the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Cole Sands.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Yeah.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where
Time
it
X
is.
button.
Trout swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Up the middle, whips it to first, and 1 away in the top of the third. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Pitch in the dirt.
1-0.
Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And a base hit up the middle. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's outside. 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him,
1-2.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
To third, dive, and he's got it. Throws from his knees.
He's out of there.
There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Diving
Jason Giambi,
behind him,
the next to
taking
hit. Singy's currently the
and
team
getting the guy,
leader
the
in
lead
runs
runner.
batted in. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is
I'm
just
better.
par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
0-1 now. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
That's out to center field.
That's not.
Churio on his way over. He's there. He's
Okay.
got it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Matt. And there's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. To the right side, Giambi steps on first for the out. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Austin Martin.
Austin Martin.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center
What
field.
the
A
hell was
touchdown for a
that?
hit. Coming home. He will score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit.
Everybody's diving is fucking right.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside.
0-1.
Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball.
Here's Gleyber Torres. This to third, Bregman. Whips it across. And Gleyber Torres. Now into the ball game on deep.
Now playing first.
Making a move at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Bryce Terang. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and breaks his bat. Brings it in, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Really late.
Shea Langoliers digs in now. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third. And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. Hard hit to third. Sends it across to first, and they get Bregman for the out. That ends the So coming into the game now on defense, Pete Alonso. He takes over as the new first baseman. Sizemore in the box now, takes strike one. That one missed.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to.
He caught him looking for the K. And now, Freddie Fermin. That's inside. Ball one. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Wallner in the box now. Takes strike one. Pitch misses there. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Michael Garcia. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. We're back, and there's Lau at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side. Miranda takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
How did my hitting?
Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. with the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. That one out to right. Walner settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home.
Oh.
Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. And now batting Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. That one inside. 1-0.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And another ball. Ground ball, left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Aaron Judge at the plate. The other way, and it goes just foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Two outs. That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. And now the DH, Mark Canha. 0 for 2 in this one.
Thank you.
That one ripped. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. Trevor Stephan will take over here. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one fouled hard the other way. 4 runs already in the frame here in extra innings. Out to short. And it gets by him.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. That's a laser base hit.
Too.
And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Langoliers at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Up the middle, collected by Torres. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now 7-3. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Austin Martin. Swing and a miss as he was out front. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Jason Churio getting ready to hit. swing and a miss. There's the changeup. One out and a runner at second. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Loud. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Alan Trammell. The shortstop takes a ball. And that drops in for a strike. Garcia on third with 2 out. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Stays alive. Scott is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Common players, and that's done.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Irish taking on the London Lords. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your London Lords.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Fought off foul.
Yeah. Can I not swing on time?
The pitch. That one fouled off.
Felt like I waited. Pitch will see work.
And 1-2. What are you sipping on today, Singy? That's not what you normally drink during a broadcast.
Well, this, my friend, is the London Lords Underleaf. It's a black tea, and turns out you can only get it at the stadium here in London.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Trout. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Did you try buying it somewhere else?
Yeah, it's not online, and I can't find it in Tokyo, New Orleans, or anywhere else in the GBL.
And ball 1. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
0-1.
That gets by him. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Still able to fire over. Safe. And they take the lead.
Big RBI for him right there.
Here's Mark Canha.
Now pitching. Tyler Colton.
And a foul ball. For those of you tuning in who might be new to the GBL, it stands for the Global Baseball League. It's an 8-team league that plays. Dives and he can't hang on. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Slings it across. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So digging in, Jason Giambi. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. What do you mean by it's different?
Well, the 28-game season, it changes everything. You don't have a lot of time for losing streaks or slumps in this league, especially with only 4 teams reaching the postseason.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the Judge around third. The run scores from second, and it's a 2-run single, and they lead by 3. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. A new pitcher in the game, Michael Tonkin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Now it's Alex Bregman. The shortened schedule sort of forces teams to start hot and stay hot the entire season.
Exactly. You don't ease into it. The GBL ain't a marathon. It's a sprint.
It's in a row.
Relayed it done in time. Inning-ending double play. And now the center fielder, Jason Churio. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Alan Trammell. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that game.
Okay,
and
then.
Can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Earlier I pitched with this guy and we were striking everybody out. Now we
can't elevate that one, but he sure
keep them
hit
from
it
getting
hard
base
enough to
hit.
get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
0-2.
He goes down looking. 2 on with 1 out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Grady Sizemore, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Fans another, and that's 3. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Danny Coulombe. That one is hammered right field. And gone. He nails one out to right. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. And now here is Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Singy, we were chatting about your tee earlier in the broadcast. We did some research, and it turns out you were right. You can only buy it here at the stadium.
Yeah, research meaning we asked the fans sitting right in front of the broadcast booth.
Whatever it takes, hard-hitting reporting, we will find the answer, Singy. On the ground, Garcia. On to first, one out in the second. Here's Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
That one the other way.
True.
And there's a hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Cole Sands.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at first, one away. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's not.
So he goes the opposite way with that one. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add a pair. It's 7-0. Now it's going to be Mark Canha. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ow.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Jason Giambi. And first offering is fouled off. And strike two.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That one drilled left field and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, could be two. Trammell has it for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin. Arias back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Now pitching.
And now it's going to be Matt Wallner. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Fermin gets his lead at first with nobody out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. So first and second with 1 man gone. Here's the left fielder, Austin Martin. Hit on the ground, might be 2. They get 1. Over to Giambi for the inning-ending double play. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tommy Canely.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
No ball, 1 strike.
Langoliers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one
ball,
not
1
close.
strike.
And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Fly ball to right. Wallner makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now it's Alex Bregman. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Out to short, Trammell. Throws across the diamond, and they get Bregman for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Out to center. Churio under it. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. 1 down. Now the batter now, Adam Dunn, and he pumps in a strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that's the story. Stunk by me. Anyway, and a strike to Glaber. Cosgrove is just 1 strike away.
1-2.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
Or a short string.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got it! And that's the ball game. This one ends.
Look at your shirt. Did any food get in? Gunner. Damn it. Oh, I'm over 100K. By about 40. Hey. Common. Gotta keep it. I can just take.
Welcome in from the Polo Grounds. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New Orleans taking on Dublin. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Hunter Green. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Hit in the air left field. Alvarez on the move and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Profar climbs in on that left side. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Goes down looking. Juan Soto now. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to.
Oh, that's a strike. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Brandon Sproat. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that clips the inside corner. Next pitch is outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2's the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right side, hard hit. McNeil gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now batting, Mike Trout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Center field. Hassel settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Gary Carter. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1. And there's a strike. Heater at 98. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So now the DH spot, Luis Gonzalez. And there's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike in there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that one fouled off. 2nd inning here, no score. Inside.
No,
and it's a ball and a strike.
2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Mark Canha. That one hit to right. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, Jason Giambi, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swing and a ground ball. Abrams tosses to first, and they get Giambi for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning. Shea Langoliers now at the plate. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Now, as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Xavier Edwards. Big spot for him here. That clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike. Right side. Lau. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Jeff McNeil, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tap foul at the plate.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And that's in the dirt. It's 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Tag out! They cut down the go-ahead. Staying in the game on defense, Xavier Edwards. He'll play 3rd after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Here's Alex Bregman. Popped up. Freeman sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now it's Brandon Lau. Fouled off. He was late. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Outside low. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
And a base hit right there.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up.
Oh, God.
It's screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And it's caught for the out. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, It's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. There's a strike. And downstairs.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Jeez, that guy's
Him
about to fall
out.
over.
That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's falling behind.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And it's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And he chases that one below the zone. Got him looking. Angel De Los Santos taking over on the mound. Oh,
okay.
This one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A 2-run blast. And they walk it off. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John.
I am going to work.